Alright guys, welcome. I'm making this video to try to get some folks help on my current city. As you can see, I have about 375,000 people in this city. I've been following a pretty rudimentary grid style here. Try to zoom all the way out if I can. This is new development here, so I don't have much going on there yet. I've been trying to fix a problem that some of you may have been dealt with, which is my commercial. Let's check out the zoning. My commercial and industrial zoning has faced the issue of, on one part, not enough goods to sell, forcing it to not operate, to not enough buyers for products. And I believed that this was mainly due to um, transportation shortages, and so I completely redid. The citizens numbers were all up before I guess what I can call the Great Crash, um, which started when I got out to here and noticed that none of my commercial buildings were getting enough goods to sell. So I have cargo ports here along the way. I've got, um, you know, quite a few cargo train terminals. There. I've got one over here, I believe. Yep. I've got some throughout the city. And so I looked it up, and at first it said that, um, or I should say, at first I kind of concluded, because I saw a lot of trains backing up, that it was my train system that was the issue. And so both my trains and metros are fully underground. And so that led me to putting in about 3 or 4 hours of completely destroying my underground train network and rebuilding it, costing about 4 million in in-game money. Um, that I don't know if it has resolved the issue. So what I did is when I rebuilt it, I saw a tip that you should separate your cargo and passenger trains. So right now, it seems like this node over here to the northeast is the uh, is the most active one, or at least it seemed like that. So I have this is the only entrance for my passenger train station. So these are all passenger trains coming in. I secluded the cargo train nodes in this avenue and this avenue as well, but I noticed that still wasn't meeting my needs. So I split off this, uh, track right here to add to the cargo, to feed into the cargo train. So I have 3 cargo train terminals. Now, this has been running for about 2 hours, 3 hours after completely rebuilding the train tracks, and I still have massive good shortage issues. So as you can see, I also have underground highways going to all parts of the city. I recently built this connector here to connect all 3 of my large highway areas. So I have pretty well connectivity. I don't have any traffic issues whatsoever. Like there is really no backup at all when it comes to traffic. I guess this isn't the best place to look, but like you see here, there are barely any roads on the street. So let's give us some movement here. So I don't have any traffic issues per se. There's one right here that I guess is affecting myself quite a bit. I'm not sure where. I think this is because they're trying to get to the train terminals, and I don't have a nearby train terminal. Let's see, let's take a look here real quick. Try not to waste your guys' time. If you are going to be able to help me, see, this is passenger, and this is freight right here. So I think and so is this. So I think there's a lot of movement in this triangle area here. I've got, several cargo train terminals or cargo harbors. As you can see, plenty of traffic there. So I am just absolutely clueless as to what is still causing issues. So as you can see, this metro line is pretty well cocked up, as the Brits would say. I'm gonna get to that. If you have any clues on how to isolate just these so I don't have to destroy above ground houses whenever I try to destroy these, see, as you can see, it's targeting these above ground houses rather than the metro line. I destroyed quite a bit, which resulted in a lot of population loss when I did my train tracks, but I want to redo the metro system completely, which is the next goal. But I want to figure out first what's going on. So as you can see, my high density residential is booming. My I've got still low density residential. My one theory is that I just have too much commercial areas for the population that I have, which could be it. So I'm going to fill a lot of this in with high density residential. But this was all built out. Like, I kid you guys not, all of these commercial buildings were fully built out until I started building these and I had the shortage. And then when I destroyed my train system, I destroyed a lot of queued up trains that were bringing goods in. So that like resulted in a massive calamity. But I still do not know. Like, look, I barely have any high density commercial at all. I mean, there's like total 15 buildings, and this used to all be filled. My tax rates are what they are right now. I'm only getting plus 28,000 in a city of 376,000, which is not acceptable. So I don't know. Any help anyone could provide would be nice. I'm going to post this to Reddit with any ideas. Um, if you have comments on other stuff besides just that, please let me know. I'm always looking forward to hearing. This started off as any other city does with nothing, and I'm all the way up here. So I really would like to get to the million mark. My goal is to completely build out I bought all 25 squares here, or however many you can get. I think it's 25. Um, so I bought all of them. So I want to fully build out that area. I'm even thinking about, by the way, I'm even thinking about like damming this up and moving all this shit over here. But that's, further down the line. I just don't know, what to do. I mean, it's just like, look at these, like goods are coming in. I mean, 41% is not that much. 4% is definitely leaving a lot to be desired. So, I got a lot of variance in my cargo ships, and I just don't know, how to fix the connectivity issues with, um, not enough buyers for products, not enough, oh, bouncy castle. It's operating normally. Where's this thing? There we go. Not enough goods to sell. See, I just don't. Am I missing something here? Like, I've never really had a city this big before. So, and a lot of other guides that I saw stopped at 100,000 or so. And so I'm just really missing, what is contributing to the issues at hand. So, for anyone who ends up watching, uh, thank you. For anyone who ends up, helping me out, definitely thank you even more. Because once I fix this issue, I think I won't have a problem building out because I won't have the earlier congestion issues on my train since I have them on separate tracks now. But I've thought it would have recovered by now. Maybe I just haven't let it go long enough. If you guys have any help whatsoever, I'd very much appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching.